was put in today. But should the winning goal scorer, should he have been on the pitch?
Yeah, he committed a bad foul, didn't he, early on? I know what you're referring to. I don't think it was a malicious foul. It was a winger's tackle, wasn't it? A winger's tackle trying in a derby game to show his commitment. But it was over the ball, of course. It was a bad foul, but I presume the referee gave him the benefit of the doubt on that one. But certainly it was a fantastic goal they scored to win the game. I think that we can consider ourselves a little bit unlucky. The first one, the ball got caught in the wind, and then the little set-up coming off James Tompkins put Glenn Murray into a perfect position for him to put them one up, despite the fact that at that stage they'd not really been into our penalty area. And then after getting back in the game at 1-1 and looking like we might go on to really capitalise on the possession and the fact that we were pushing hard against a well-drilled and well-packed defence, we concede that goal, which was one of those unstoppable ones from 20-odd yards, which go in off the post and the crossbar right in the joint. So I think that over the 90 minutes or 95 minutes, we worked hard enough and tried hard enough to use our possession and our corner kicks and free kicks to get the goals we needed, but we weren't able to, and as a result it's a very disappointing day. It's always hard to lose games at home. It's even harder to lose them in derby matches, and it's exceptionally hard to lose them when in actual fact for large parts of the game it's been the home team and my team that I thought was pretty much in control of the game.
Roy, you say we're pretty much in control, but compared to the games at Leicester and Burnley, it was pretty much a poor performance today, surely.
Well, it's a poor performance in the sense that we weren't able to do enough with the amount of possession we've got, but they're such different games, so I don't know quite how you compare them. You know, in the last two games we've been playing against teams where we've had 40% of possession against a team that's had 60% of possession. We've had great opportunities to use our counter-attacking threats and to use those opportunities, whereas today, of course, we were up against a packed defence who had the benefit from 15 minutes in the game to be sitting on a 1-0 lead. So I don't quite know how the performances can be compared particularly. Can we play better? I suppose we can, you know, but then you're talking about individual performances.
Okay, any other questions? Thank you.
Regarding the tackle in the first 15 seconds, do you just think it's a case of it happening so early in the game, that's why the referee gave him the benefit of the doubt?
I have to ask the referee on that one there. We were incensed by the challenge. Of course, I thought it looked like a very dangerous one. I was very pleased to see Luka Milivojevic get to his feet again. I had visions. My first thought was to turn to Czech Kwiatek and tell him to get warmed up, because I certainly had visions of him not being able to carry on. But it happened a long time ago, that, and in actual fact, we had 95, 96 minutes after that to try and win the game, and we weren't able to do so. So I'm not terribly pleased to be discussing an incident in the first 45 seconds. And you know, there's a lot to talk about in the game of football, and once again we come down to refereeing decisions. In fact, from now on with VAR, it's meat and drink for you guys, because that's all that will ever be discussed after a game of football. Actually, what goes on in the actual football pitch will be totally ignored in future, and it will be down to a refereeing decision, right or wrong.
Sorry, Roy, but I know you just said you don't want to talk about it all the time, but that was a malicious challenge as far as you're concerned. When you were right there, like yards from the ball, you saw that as well anyway.
Malicious, to say it's malicious, you'd have to know that intent was in the player's mind, and I don't know that at all, but it was over the top of the ball. That was the thing. It was an over the top of the ball challenge, which, you know, for as long as I've been involved in football, has always been one of those things that you get incensed about if it happens against your team, and that you deplore.
Okay, last one, please.
Roy, can I also ask, there was a report this morning that the American owners might be looking to sell the club. Is there anything you can tell us on that?
Not at all, no, I know nothing about that. It's news to me.
Okay, thank you. That's it.